along with this, we actually got
early morning home tournament. I'm super excited. I'll talk more inside, but it's nice not having to travel. It's nice there's not snow on the ground. It was snowing like crazy the other week, but let's get in there and let's check our weight. I think we're good. Starting the day in the boots. Got about half an hour to weigh-ins. We are perfect on weight. Trying to feel good, and we do feel good.
Cherry limeade, huh?
Oh, he's so straight for the crack.
That'll do. 10 out of 10. That hits different.
And just like that, we are all back to homeostasis. I think there's like a crazy, interesting level that you get of when you're trying to, cut weight or watch your weight basically for so long. You get down to where your body is like, just like maybe peak skinniness. But then within 15 to 20 minutes after a whole week basically of cutting weight, you're back to, I'm probably what, 146 and a half right now, which is 5.5 pounds than when I weighed 20 minutes ago. And I feel like at least 3 times better. But regardless, it's the roller coaster of wrestling, which basically means with the peaks, you're gonna have to go through the valleys. But this is the Jim Koch Open, the 2024 Jim Koch Open. Last year I had my brother's wedding, so it was during the time where I just couldn't basically do both, but thankfully I got to, after the wedding, I got to come and still support the team, which was great. But last time I was here, coming out on top, you get this awesome award. I think one of the coolest things for the Jim Koch Open is you get to see the awards as you walk in, and the Pinners Award, Outstanding Wrestler. I think it's really cool to have that maybe seeing as something to shoot for, right? I think a lot of times, especially with younger kids, maybe they're so focused on the prize or the trophy that they lose sight of what happens if you do lose, or just how they perceive themselves and their worth and their value. I think that can be a little tampered, but this is just a good chance, of course, to showcase our skills once again. This is our last Jim Koch Open basically in college, and just wrestling here for the first time this year. We want to show out, the team wants to show out, got a lot of family coming, so it's going to be a great time, and let's get scrapping. It's going to be fun.
Stay on the legs. There you go, Henschel. Danger. Careful. All right, keep it flat. Good. You're good here, you're good here. Clear out hard. Don't relax here. Elbow down. That's good stuff. Build your lead. Look for near fall. Near fall. Keep your lock. Keep your lock. All right, work up. Got a minute. You can go back to that. That was there. That was there. Hey, good, good. Looking good, Henschel. Rechecks are there. High, high. Big trip, yes. To his back. Hey, great period. Great period there. Good. Nice. Good. Switch, yep. Got it. Good. Now go. Now forward. There it is. Near fall. Legs in. Pressure, legs in. Good. Now you got your high thigh. Hey, 2 more. Near fall. fall. Crawl up. Crawl up. Crawl up. Deer fall. A deer fall. There it is. Shoot count. There it is. Way to find it.
Feels good to get the first one down. It's cool coming in here in the wrestling room, getting to literally chill. But a couple keys to victory. Every time I shot, I scored, which was great. I think getting to my double legs and locking under the butt with both your hands. I mean, we actually worked that in practice where it's like you really can't defend it if you have your hands locked. And basically just lift them off the mat, slowly go in, and it's just all about inching your way forward. Getting to the leg, is tough, but then sometimes finishing is the most difficult part. But if you can work a way where there won't be any scrambling, meaning he can't get to my ankles and roll, if I can just get to that lock on my doubles, I think I'm golden. And also, I think that was a move that I didn't hit at Finley at all. So I think it's cool to hit maybe different techniques, try different things, just to see, how they work, how we can add to our arsenal here. But we're looking to advance in the bracket, have some, of course, good comp, but I mean that's what we want, which is amazing, because without competition, you got to have a level of respect where it's like, without these guys coming up here, I mean, what are we doing it for? We need to test ourselves, we need to challenge ourselves, we need growth, progress, because have a basis for so much things and how we can strive to be better. So this is a cool opportunity. Always grateful for the opportunity. Let's get on with today.
Move it, more movement when the front headlock.
Shot all the way up. Cradle.
There you go.
Watch the high leg over. Watch the cartwheel over. Got it. Stretch him. Hard out. Go boot in. Good wrestling. Nice job. Let's go. Let's do it. 25. Stand up first. Stand up first. Cayden. Yes.
Match thoughts of the quarterfinals. So that was a D1 guy. He was unattached there for Wisconsin. Now it's basically left here on the docket. We got another Division I Minnesota unattached guy. So that should be a fun one. Talking about this match, I'll tell you what, the mats are super, super dry. Like my knees, oh shoot. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even see how bad that was. But yeah, oh my gosh. That is not ringworm, trust. But it is rubbed raw from these mats. Like they're so dry for some reason. I actually should see if I could like lotion up or Vaseline my knees. Regardless, so I think that was why I really didn't take too many shots that last period. I don't think a single point was scored. But of course, gonna get on the legs, score, and have some fun going to the semifinals.
On the end of the day.
Yep. That's what.
Nice shot. Up. Bring him center. Good job.
Good takedown.
Smart here. Out of here. Nice shot. Run your feet. To his back. Pin him. Pin. Looking great. Was that injury time? Lift again.
Let's get another one. Nice.
15. Fakes, that's it. More fakes. Yes. Uppercut. Pull back. Yes. Build your lead. There you go. Yes, you score! 3! Good wrestling!
Forward. Wait forward. Suck back. 1, 2.
Right away, it's like last. We're thinking offense, there we go. You're fine here. Yes. Taking ground. Watch your back. Hey, 30. Hold position. Breathe.
Seconds.
Finish this. What's up, Cayden?
Well, baby. Golden Glories are on. We are finals bound. And just going into that match, oh my goodness, there's probably a big old goose egg on my head. that was a hard-fought match. I think a lot of great action for me in the first 2 periods, especially. You know, after we got up like that, I think we got maybe a little too, maybe not defensive, but not even like shooting for the leg really. When every time we shot again, like we got to the leg, we scored. Even scoring off of his attack with that Russian spin, like everything like looked nice. There were even some times when I could have probably sat him back, maybe tried throwing in a leg, getting more points. I mean, regardless, he kept coming, he kept attacking, and it was just a phenomenal match. I think that match is going to make me so much better. I think, you know, both ways there. So I really appreciated just the toughness of that, brought that aspect. And these are the matches that I need. More matches like this under my belt that I can just keep on stacking the matches, stacking the wins, stacking the progress, and keep on going because we're not done. We are not done. And you gotta love it. You gotta love doing this. You can't just get blast doubled straight to the head and just being like, oh, my head hurts. Oh. Of course, like, be smart if you know. But regardless, I mean, this is a tough sport. This is wrestling. This is college wrestling. And this is a great tournament. Blessed to have it here. Blessed to keep wrestling. Blessed to stay healthy. And I thank God for that. And let's get to the final, shall we? Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's emotional.
First snap, fake it here.
Watch the dug on double. Let's get him to react more. Slow us down.
Trust in it. Stretch. Block elbow. There it is. Nope. That's it. Patient with it. Patient. There it is. You found him. Stick up.
All for the man. Y'all look good. What?
Picture or video? Holy crap, how much time did they get? How much time did they get? 2 minutes. That's it?
You okay then?
Hopefully, there's an OW2. Maybe we'll win that. Not the Pinners one, unfortunately.
What a fun tournament. Ending off the Jim Koch as the champion once again. We have won the Jim Koch tournament twice now. Regardless, there's something else that I want to share with you guys. And of course, not only did we get, of course, the dope award. I mean, this is like the coolest thing. In college, you don't really get awards. Like, there's just a pat on the back, basically, for participation, no matter what place you get. But heck, you know, we got the whole state of Wisconsin cut out here. This actually looks like a board that I'm gonna like eat steak on, like put a nice juicy steak on it, slice it up, and devour it. But along with this, we actually got outstanding wrestler. Let's freaking go, boys. And I actually think this is the first ever outstanding wrestler that I got in college. Believe it's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be. So this is super, super cool for me. This was another like tough bracket with a lot of different guys. And, you know, of course, you know, I had, you know, 3 guys back to back to back in, you know, Division I, wrestling at Wisconsin and Minnesota. And, you know, also like 2 returning All-Americans, a guy that got 3rd and 5th in that bracket as well. And like, I legit would have had that pin in the finals. Actually, screw it. Let me just talk about, you know, each match, I guess, now thinking back on it. Match number 1, we got the tech fall. I really think we could have got the tech fall in the first period. It was just like my pace of just not like, I just wasn't always moving, maybe always shooting. I think I just played it more strategical. Like, I don't want to necessarily make a mistake. Not in wrestling that like I didn't want to make a mistake, but more so as in like I want to do all the right movements. I don't want to have to do, I guess, extra work. But regardless, I mean, that was a great win. Good first round of a tournament. I mean, just getting on the legs and scoring. I felt really confident going into match number 2 where we faced, the kid from Wisconsin. That one, I think we wrestled an amazing match. I think just like constantly wrestling, other than the third period. Why? Like also if I'm up by a lot, I'm choosing neutral. I don't have to necessarily go down and, risk something, something happening because, they're in control that way. But I chose neutral and I didn't even score a single point in the last period. I didn't get called for stalling or whatever. There were a couple opportunities where I can hit my reattacks when he went in on a shot, but also like that tournament, maybe I can show you this too. The mats and the air were so dry. Zoom in on that. My knee is still rubbed raw, but regardless, I didn't want to like keep shooting on my knee, especially like early in on the tournament, because it just felt so weird for me. And it's just when you get to be the ripe age of 23, your body's getting old. So, but going into match number 3, he was actually a 4-time state champ out of Wisconsin. I could have wrestled him at last year's Jim Koch Open, again, didn't go. I just felt super strong, super confident. Had like an amazing Russian spin. It's like everything I was doing was working. But again, like when I had that lead, I really just sat on it as in like, why did I stop shooting when every time I shot, I basically scored? One thing that he did just amazing was just constantly moving and constantly wanting to score. And that's something that I really need to adapt. And, it was almost just like his low stance, his fakes. It was like always like he was never out of the match. And I knew it like the match wasn't over, clearly. I think he's pretty good at pins, pin the guy before me in like that cradle, which he tried to do at the end of the period. But I mean, that's a great win. And then going into the finals versus his teammate, who is another 4-time state champ from Wisconsin too. And he tied up my hand and he felt like the strongest like grip on my hand ever. And it was just really frustrating. Like he didn't do anything the first period, like let alone I really didn't do much necessarily either. I don't think he shoots a lot, but his reattack was like the fastest reattack ever, which kudos to him. But then of course, he goes down. Of course, we're building on to our top game. We're throwing in the legs and we were literally gonna pin him. Like that would have been a flat man, but regardless, of course, like I hope his shoulder's not too bad hurt. I don't really think it is. I didn't hear anything pop. It's just one of those things that's like, if it hurts, then you can go over, you're gonna risk yourself getting injured. So I guess be smart about that. But I'm just really glad that we can, but I mean, regardless, I'm glad he didn't get the opportunity to like re-injure it. Let's say if we would have kept wrestling, but let's go, coming out on top. This is so cool. I always like envision myself winning the tournament or winning the duel beforehand. Everything happens in your mind first. The only way that it can actually come to fruition if you actually believe that you can do it. Like there's been times like this year, like at Finley, at Jim Koch, where it's like these guys might be tough. This might be a little difficult. Like, can I actually win? Like, am I good enough? Everyone kind of has those thoughts, but you got to make that the little voice. You got to have those being the thoughts that are way back in your mind, and you got to have something else blasting on the forefront of your mind that you're the guy, that you're the champ, that you can do it, and no one else belongs but you. So if there's something that you take away from this video, take away this. Believe that you are the guy, no matter how good you are, no matter who's in the bracket, no matter what anyone else is saying, whether you're supposed to win, whether you're supposed to lose. Believe with everything in you that you can do it. But season is still young here. Of course, now we're going to the more dual part of this season, which is super fun, and we got to grow on from this. We can't just sit back and coast now. This is an excuse to work harder. This is an excuse to get way better, to make progress, to make leaps and bounds above what we were. Now, I know we didn't get a chance to do the word of the day yet, so before we head off for the video, I got a Bible verse to read. This is Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. So what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? I talked a lot about self-belief in this, right? To make your own results the way that you want. But as always, God comes first, and his plan is better than yours, no matter what happens. And that's what you have to believe even more. And that can be a really tough pill to swallow, to really like submit to yourself as to be like, I want it my way. This is exactly what I want to do for my own reasons. But God has his reasons, and his reasons for you. They're not to harm you at all. Whether that be God protecting you from something, or he changes things to show you more of a representation and lead you down a path that you really should be going down instead. And that's going to end off the video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Please like this video if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe if you're new. We are close to hitting 500,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm absolutely humbled. So thank you guys so much for that. We just dropped the new merch, the new CH cauliflower merch, with of course the oldest sport design on there on the back. And we got the sweatpants. You can use code Cayden, save 10% off. Thank you to the patrons supporting me over on there, and we'll see you guys next video.
Let me know if you on skate. Rollin' with a gang. Totally, man, you shake. Told it with a gang.
I'm with Cayden.
Okay.